am not sure exactly who I'm doing this video for or where I'll use it, but this just kind of caught my attention. I just cleaned up this belt buckle. It did not look as bad as my husband's. I know his name is Charlie, but his favorite singer is Waylon, so he had a W belt buckle. I told him he could have gotten me a K, which could have stood for Kreitlow or Keith Green or Keith Urban, you know, any of those things, but I didn't tell him that until after he bought it for me. So, you know, that's okay. He bought me an L for Laree, and I'm totally proud of that name. So, there is his belt buckle. I don't know if it will clean up like mine did, because mine seemed to maybe be other things. But what I'm going to do is treat it just like I would the top of a glass top stove. Squirt a little bit on there. This is Mrs. Meyer Clean Day for brand, but I think any of the rest of them would work also, as long as they're natural ingredients. Basically, that's what this is for cleaning stovetops, other items like that you want to be gentle, but you got to do a lot of deep cleaning on. So we're just going to try it. If it doesn't work, hey, I don't have to show the video to anybody, right? That's almost like it's peeling a layer off. Oh my goodness. These are Montana Silversmith buckles. And while we don't buy a ton of expensive stuff, these were in a boot shop that we liked, and were pretty decent price at the time, so we were able to get them. And we'll just see how it cleans up. By the way, never throw away an old toothbrush. You know, put it someplace where it won't get mixed up with your other toothbrushes, obviously, but never throw away an old toothbrush. They are marvelous for jobs like this. A bit of rinsing. Well, that's not all of it, but that is greatly improved from what we saw before. So I'm going to give it a second dose. You can see where it's a good deal closer to the original look. Another squirt. One of the things I like about Mrs. Meyer's is that they are pretty much natural-based products. As far as anything I've ever read on them, they're natural-based, and they also are fairly reasonable compared to other similar products out there. I have not seen them to be overpriced or any of that. And the third thing that I like about them is I can get them in my local hardware store. Now, I think that Hy-Vee over in Clarinda is also carrying them, but I pick them up at Bedford Building Supply. That is a shameless plug for a store that we really, really like. It's been around for 75 years in the same family, and we're just pretty pleased with those folks. So every time we're in there, Vic feeds Charlie's Milwaukee addiction. And if you're worried about the word addiction, okay, we are talking about tools. I'll shut that water off. I'm sure it sounds horrendous in the video. But so far as Charlie's Milwaukee addiction, we are talking about tools. I have no problem with my husband being addicted to tools, because he always buys tools that are useful, not, you know, some bizarre thing like, oh, this is for a rocket scientist, or this is for a an engineer that builds bridges over the Grand Canyon, you know, he doesn't buy tools like that. He buys tools that are great for use in everyday life. And Vic always watches for the next sale. But, as I said, they also carry some pretty good basic stuff, like Mrs. Meyer's products. Okay, let's see where we're at with this. I think I've probably gone about as far as this is going to go. I had intended on trying some Brasso or something like that. Something that was 4-silver specifically. I don't know if Brasso is, but... Ouch, ouch, ouch. But I am pretty pleased with those results right there. Obviously you can see we've worn some of the gold off. I can still see a couple of little dark spots. Not bad. There you go. Mrs. Meyer's glass top cleaner. Worked like a charm. And there's the other one that I had done before I started. So, before I started the video. Enjoy. God bless.